Cue me again.
Father's got unlimited beats and rhymes, infinite. Father's got unlimited beats and rhymes, infinite.
It's Jesus. Say who? You don't know yet? Became anonymous the day me and Cole met. I'm an old vet, I rock for days, whether top the stage or with Scott at phase. Yeah. I used to stand on the block and blaze. When the topic's raised, I could cock the phrase. Word? Slim cat with a chocolate shade, trying to find some ways to get my pockets paid. True. Class A is the proper grade. I can spit mad quick like a Glock was sprayed. A lot of DJs stop amazed to my crew who it seems all the props is gave. I got hip hop locked away to unlimited till we get dropped at graves. In your radio box I played. Fans go crazy like the stock exchange. I approximate, you cock block and hate, cause we the hottest today throughout the populate. Wanna buy a box of tapes, C-Max? I can either make it hype or relax. I'm about to lead this mic, I'll be back. Father Scott is tight, believe that.
Yo, hold up. Napoleon the legend, the illest alive. Specialized in killing your pride. You feel him, still in the show. Killing you slow. Who you know with more skill? Feeling the flow. Can you feel him? Breaking the door down. Feel it? Boom. Fire. Smoke filling the room. Yeah, y'all know who got the hot flow. Like the Gestapo, I got it on lock though. Wherever I go, I'm praised. I'm synonymous. Too loud bass in the basement. Peace to anonymous. We stay connected. Who's next to get this on this record? Y'all know the name. Bringing the flames. It's Napoleon. Give it up, y'all. It's a legend. Ripping it up, y'all. Forever and ever and ever and ever.
It's BC's mics with Father Scott. You're probably not hearing the flow this hot unless the MC's been lit on fire. So I seize a mic and rule my empire of verbs and nouns, words and sounds. Only herbs and clowns have to turn it down. Real heads keep the volume right at 10. Then invite some friends to recite it again. Despite my ends, I'm always starting something. Another dope out, more fundraising functions. Some spin, some break, some write. I make a verbal portrait of human existence in one take. Now take one moment. Enjoy the cohesion of season the beat. That's the reason we meet. X number of bars at a time. Unlimited arrays of the rhyme.
Father's got unlimited beats and rhymes, infinite. Father's got unlimited beats and rhymes, infinite.
Hometown, check it out. MD, DC, and VA, that's where we stay. The whole world wanna swing our way to a place where freestyles be controlling the sound. I let you know my hometown be holding it down. MD, DC, and VA, that's where we stay. The whole world wanna swing our way to a place where open mics be controlling the sound. I let you know my hometown be holding it down. Presidential nominees, promisees, MCs will get a tax break in the land where most heads prefer to go like Inspector's gadgets. A microcosm of the nation's most intense diversity. Universally known for checks and necks made of rubber. On the highway of commerce and traffic, I converse in the bright lights of mic fights put on by Ilcon and Lost. Father Scott's got the raw beat to make me document the monument so oft seen by the populace, as well as those who depict their steeds on the red line. Redskins victories dominate the headlines. Slim chance you'll miss Jim Vance before bedtime. On the pike, I tune into Dawn and Mike. Really cool? It's only right, grab a bite at Ben's Chili Bowl and catch a matinee at the Uptown or race away from the U Street riots. I'll embrace the day with 12-inch records is facing a demand for the voices. You now follow rep the Metropolitan. My girl wants to see the cherry blossom, so I'm calling in.
MD, DC, and VA, that's where we stay. The whole world wanna swing our way to a place where go be controlling the sound. I let you know my hometown be holding it down. MD, DC, and VA, that's where we stay. The whole world wanna swing our way to a place where go be controlling the sound. I let you know my hometown be holding it down. Walt Williams, Muggsy Bogues, and Boot learn to play hoops. Jesus, Savannah, Ripken, Murray, and Babe Ruth. Around here, Ellington is simply known as the Duke. The Watergate Hotel showed Nixon couldn't tell the truth. Gil Scott Heron and Jim Henson, a man I admire. Dominique Dawes, a perfect 10 before she retired. Lem Bias, Reggie Lewis, Lady Day, and Marvin Gaye inspired us all. We're too young when they passed away.
Rep DC, IMC, I send her. Flows the crowd bigger than MC. I censor to senators, House representatives. Wizards fans complain about ours percentages. He's overpaid, no wins. Rather watch exhibits at the Smithsonian. Probably the new one on Napoleon. Interviews with Connie Chung, got the hottie spawn like shoddy pumps in Southeast. Fridays, U Street, that's where the party jumps. Bumps on the streets, no pot to piss in. Crooks and politicians, they one in the insane. Well, who's running the game? Causing havoc in the community. Feds are no sweat, I got diplomatic immunity. Catch me ballin' like Kenner League centers. Capacity crowds rocking the Kennedy Center. Yeah, yo, it's Napoleon. PC watching them close. See the left front page on your Washington Post. Yeah. MD, DC, and VA. That's where we stay. The whole world wanna swing our way to a place where politics be controlling the sound. I let you know my hometown be holding it down. MD, DC, and VA. That's where we stay. The whole world wanna swing our way to a place where Father Sky be controlling the sound. I let you know my hometown be holding it down.
Bringing in the new year 1945, Jim and I were at Grand Central Station waiting for, at Times Square, waiting for the ball to drop. And there were vendors. Among them would be a sweet potato person, you know, with their little cart, and they had coals and they had roasted sweet potatoes. And then you would pay your dime or whatever for the size that you wanted for a sweet potato.
It isn't what it was because some years passed. In years past, that broken window of opportunity was clear glass. Here, class, put your guns away. We used to walk home from school talking about what we done and say.
Hey,
now
Mom.
we breastfeed off of computer screens. Ignoring till the 12, then ask, what can we do for teens? You will see new lows chose for what sex can sell. I'm glad I didn't grow up with the XFL or Temptation Island. I've been remembering when selling souls was all in bad taste. Now a child's face is nothing but ad space. The last place I looked for hip-hop was in the magazine. The only bouncing I'd ever seen was on a trampoline. Is the sample clean? You jack the whole beat. 8-year-olds held their mother's hand, now they hold heat. Pro athletes love to play, and they played for the love. Now the money-hungry loonies rocking cartoonish unis. I used to be scared of catching cooties from cuties. Now I wear a suit of armor within 10 feet of any hoochie's booty. What happened to the sweet potatoes on the street corner?
A fist fight, put the beef in order.
Sweet potatoes, essential to soul.
And sweet potatoes taste good like the music of old.
What happened to the sweet potatoes on the street corner?
A fist fight, put the beef in order.
Sweet potatoes, essential to soul.
And sweet potatoes taste good like the music of old. I was speaking to my elder, a sojourner for truth, as I stared at the roof outside a local youth group. We stood on the stoop as kids filed out into the mist. Amidst this, I saw the woman clench her fist and utter that nowadays communities don't exist, and started to reminisce and miss the past bliss. She'd insist that your neighbor would assist if you needed money. No child was allowed to skip around hungry, run the streets, but once those street lamps went out, if you were under 18, you best to be in the house. There was little homelessness, cause you could sleep on someone's couch, go to mosque to reflect, in church to scream and shout. Living hand to mouth made a neighbor more than a friend. They were cousins, uncles, aunts, we were all fictive kin. Vindictive sinners simply giving too much foul lip would get a kid a whooping by hand, belt, or switch. But it was all in moderation, no neglect, no abuse. A village raised the child so that they would know their roots. She said, "Hey, Seuss, the way things have changed is outrageous." Had me thinking back, what happened to sweet potatoes?
What happened to the sweet potatoes on the street corner?
A fist fight, put the beef in order.
Sweet potatoes, essential to soul.
And sweet potatoes taste good like the music of old.
What happened to the sweet potatoes on the street corner?
A fist fight, put the beef in order.
Sweet potatoes, essential to soul.
And sweet potatoes taste good like the
It
music.
used to be about flowers and poems, now it's showers of Moet, Trump towers and Bowens, the power to dough and hours of blowing dough like it ain't nothing. Claim to be a saint, crushing for dough like it ain't nothing. You're out of shells, gorgeous. She getting older, yelling, "Get me out of this hell, it's scorching." It used to be walks in the park, now we walking apart. Used to be my dog, now you dogging my car. Feeling for ballers and thugs, dollars you love. Used to be against it, follow it up. Claiming independence. These days, relationships depend on Benzes, diamond pendants, and spending thousands instead of proud of yourself. How can I respect when the object of my affections treated like an object? Like, come on, show your thorn. We in the club. Tomorrow, Mars a good girl again. Isn't it bug? Romance is obsolete. It's like we stopped believing. Wanting dollars even more than all of Eden. I can't accept it. I'm just rethinking of that. It's sad. True love's just a thing of the past.
They just have like a portable charcoal grill, and the sweet potatoes were on it, and the ones that were cooked were up above a little bit, and so forth. That's the way it was.
What happened to the sweet potatoes on the street corner?
A fist fight, put the beef in order.
Sweet potatoes, essential to soul.
And sweet potatoes taste good like the music of old. Mmm. Right. Father Scott, yeah.
As time moves, we find grooves to fit into. Looking back on the past that we've been through. When you remember how easy things used to be, what you used to see, it's nothing new to me. As time moves, we find grooves to fit into. Looking back on the past that we've been through. When you remember how easy things used to be, what you used to see, it's nothing new.
It was all elementary then, skin in my shins, Huffy and Schwinn. Time is slow, we wait until we women and men. My friend is again ringing my doorbell to play if we have pizza for dinner. Then I'll ask if he can stay.
I had the He-Man, figure made of clay, fresh indeed. Neighbors had the heat with my fluorescent green like Saber Slay. Legendary battles, legend be fighting to save the day. Kiss my first chick with a mouth full of razor blades.
I'd wake up, brush aside the grape nuts, head for the cinnamon toast crunch, grab a Slurpee for post-lunch. I had a hunch I'd get a call to ball or crawl through malls and stare at broads whose bras put my pace on pause.
I had a crush on Dawn, but I'll keep it under wraps. Before I hop to the top lot, I gotta watch Thundercats and nappy-headed Rugrat, playing Nintendo till the plug snaps. A grandpop's lap, wearing his hat, taking a nap.
Faking jacks when mommy can't wake up to go to school. In class acting silly, watching Rhapsody the old school on Wednesdays, laughing with sons. Super soaker splash in the summertime, flies when you're having fun.
Mom and pops gave birth to a child plus a curfew. Circumvent the rents to get bent or seek the scent of a Susan or a Sarah. Never blinded by mascara. Began my rhyme odyssey in this past era. As time moves, we find grooves to fit into. Looking back on the past that we've been through. When you remember how easy things used to be, what you used to see, it's nothing new to me. As time moves, we find grooves to fit into. Looking back on the past that we've been through. When you remember how easy things used to be, what you used to see, it's nothing new to me. Make good use of the metro, talented at Tecmo, Super Bowl, designer drugs sound stupid to Cole as well as techno. Rather stick to Tampa sweets and stamp the beats on B-sides where Dynasty resides.
From Aesop's fables and cradles to watching cable to turntable demos for labels faithful that I'm able to adore broken Tonka trucks to better get Mako. From Monopoly money to having to work for real pesos.
Had dreams of Felicia Rashad giving me fellatio. Made up fallacious info, they think Stacy's an info. Hunger spreading through my lymph nodes. I'm already sick of candy, now I'm down in Sunny D with a twist of brandy.
Now the face forward means I can legally sip. I got a whip, though never whipped or given service by lip. Asserted my stance by getting certified to teach. Now my goals of giving back are seeming real and in reach.
Feeling at peace, changing my habits and what I eat. Attempt to practice what I preach, prostrating with bare feet. Classes got me losing sleep while others use cheat sheets. I study for weeks to be elite, the best that I can be.
That's great, John. My army hates Jesus. You down seas, we'll make it hot, evaporate. I'll water down in seas. Give these flyweights a show, son. Make them fly away like Gohan. What we waiting for to blow? Time waits for no one.
I made an emotional investment. 14 years old, not yet a man, but I was fresh then as a freshman. Sure, I'd heard hip-hop's words, but in the burbs, if you wore your hat backwards, they thought you would've stirred. So in seclusion, I listened to the music and urban culture, created in reaction to its time and space. The overexposure I despise about it nowadays was a gateway to find my place. I rhyme and face questions of authenticity because of my ethnicity. A feeling that I get assures me that this is the version of energy that I'm meant to embrace. I invent and give chase to a purpose, but the purpose finds me, and though I'm not from the streets, I find beauty in the bond between my thoughts and the beats. I find beauty in the bond between my thoughts in the beats, I find beauty in the bond. Word up.
Thinking back on the memories that made me fond within my soul. Music created a strong bond. If you're making it for credit, then you won't last long. Treat every single verse like it's your very last song. Thinking back on the memories that made me fond within my soul. Music created a strong bond. If you're making it for credit, then you won't last long. Treat every single verse like it's your very last song.
Quite a long time ago, I first tried to rhyme and flow along with a song I heard late night on the radio. Turns out that was just the first domino, but how was I to know that I'd be soon writing all kinds of prose in class? A pen and pad, that's all that I need. My chosen hobby was also economical. My composition book in my JanSport, I told it. The rhymes I wrote, you couldn't tell me they weren't the dope shit. I slowly rose from a novice and began to focus on a career globally in showbiz. At first, honestly, I bit kids. I tried to emulate Common, Nas, and hieroglyphics. As I got grown, hip-hop got a hold of my soul, and I developed a style of my own. Now I stay calm whenever drama unfolds. It don't matter where I'm at, when I'm rhyming, I'm home.
Thinking back on the memories that made me fond within my soul. Music created a strong bond. If you're making it for credit, then you won't last long. Treat every single verse like it's your very last song. Thinking back on the memories that made me fond within my soul. Music created a strong bond. If you're making it for credit, then you won't last long. Treat every single verse like it's your very last song.
I was picked on as an adolescent. Through the hype, now I became a legend. Through the hype, through the knowledge, I blew through college in a sec, left crews demolished. Now the rap game's changed, all through the dollars. I paid my dues, became a monster. Can't be tame, here to conquer the world. Might even start with your burl. I'm thorough with this music. Came to one conclusion, I'm the new kid for the future. Voice got the ill acoustics. If Jackson is the king of pop, then I'm the god of rhythm. God willing, I'ma drop digits like logarithms. The ledge won't stop till every block fill him. Till there's no more props to give him. It's my time to shine, the clock's ticking. I remember times I stay locked in my room, straining for rhymes, even when I was not in the mood. I was spitting on my karaoke. Now I'm live on your stereo, BC. Cherish your dreams.
Thinking back on the memories that made me fond within my soul. Music created a strong bond. If you're making it for credit, then you won't last long. Treat every single verse like it's your very last song. Thinking back on the memories that made me fond within my soul. Music created a strong bond. If you're making it for credit, then you won't last long. Treat every single verse like it's your very last song and move on.
Yeah.
Need to slap your barber. Like this. Hey, how's that look? What? You should be knowing the ledge instead of throwing for bread. I'ma keep speaking truth till I go in the red, holding my head down to the shoulders and legs till I'm older and dead. The same water I tread. Knowing the ledge instead of throwing for bread. I'ma keep speaking truth till I go in the red, holding my head down to the shoulders and legs till I'm older and dead. The same water I tread.
Y'all know the ledge, breaking a closed mind, open with a sledge. Y'all know the ledge, you speaking the truth. You don't feel it, don't listen, I ain't speaking to you. The truth is universal, Mike Virtuoso. Dead and virtual MCs when a virtue. Yeah, y'all know the deal. I don't go for the deal, I go for the kill. Blah! Rhyme and reason, gotta shine, don't got time to hit downs every weekend. It's like I'm fighting my demons. Feisty demeanor, I got the almighty with me, huh? Only speak what I feel, apart cause you peep the skill, not cause I'm seeking a pill. Please, you know my life is a hustle. Couldn't stop if I was caged up, rhyming through a muzzle.
Knowing the ledge instead of throwing for bread. I'ma keep speaking truth till I go in the red, holding my head down to the shoulders and legs till I'm older and dead. The same water I tread. Knowing the ledge instead of throwing for bread. I'ma keep speaking truth till I go in the red, holding my head down to the shoulders and legs till I'm older and dead. The same water I tread.
Instituted this kid who truthfully slid from grade to grade, so I came to his aid. Teacher telling him how stupid he is, which ain't right. He was bright with low self-esteem. Y'all know the type, I noticed the hype, so I let him know how it be for a black man like me to get a degree. Cause we ain't free, we Africans before we Americans. Teachers in Maryland hate your hair and skin, so where to begin? The schools don't have our backs, so the things I tell you, you gotta tell other cats. Then I started on with books about Stokely and Malcolm. In class, my little man began to open his mouth some. The teacher getting angry cause she constantly outdone, and all the black kids can see knowledge change the outcome. Before I'm out, son, I help kids in my vicinity, no matter the race, religion, creed, or ethnicity. Confidence in place of misery, that's what the issue be. It's up to you and me, it's our responsibility. Be a mentor, that's what I'm meant for. Dodge the censors, that's the venture.
Knowing the ledge instead of throwing for bread. I'ma keep speaking truth till I go in the red, holding my head down to the shoulders and legs till I'm older and dead. The same water I should be. Knowing the ledge instead of throwing for bread. I'ma keep speaking truth till I go in the red, holding my head down to the shoulders and legs till I'm older and dead. The same water I should be. Knowing the ledge instead of throwing for bread. I'ma keep speaking truth till I go in the red, holding my head down to the shoulders and legs till I'm older and dead. The same water I tread.
Man, I couldn't believe that she was talking to me on the first day of class. We were both early and walking with ease over lines in our introductions to each other. We were the first two in the classroom, so I felt funny smiling when our conversation was through. Now when my thoughts turn back, I'll never forget that workshop class, advanced fiction. A young man fixed in total concentration over her stories. Her aura had an incredible positive presence on top of a beautiful natural essence. Had me dreaming of a spot in her life I could find a place in. But in my quest I found patience, and then I found her, and now I know my purpose. I wanna be the first you call when trouble's too much. I wanna be the first, and only to give you 2 months. I wanna be the first to make you see the greatest gifts in life are the surprises. You were mine, I hope yours was me. I wanna be the first you call when trouble's too much. I wanna be the first, and only to give you 2 months. I wanna be the first to make you see the greatest gifts in life are the surprises. You were mine, I hope. The unexpected, the most treasured things in my life, the gifts from above, things that you could never quite imagine. Mine was called Jasmine, and when I think back, when my favorite things happened, they were never planned and they came natural. Like my ink giving birth to these words, and how I found myself sitting with her at dinner on our first date. She was my mermaid, but to stay with me forever, not feeling like the legendary large professor, cause I'm never looking at the front door. She's got my trust like no one's had it before, and now I finally can breathe. So I hope she doesn't worry when I'm not stressed. It's just my soul's at peace. I wanna be the first you call when trouble's too much. I wanna be the first, and only to give you 2 months. I wanna be the first to make you see the greatest gifts in life are the surprises. You were mine, I hope yours was me. I wanna be the first you call when trouble's too much. I wanna be the first, and only to give you 2 months. I wanna be the first to make you see the greatest gifts in life are the surprises. You were mine, I hope. I wanna be the first you call when trouble's too much. I wanna be the first, and only to give you 2 months. I wanna be the first to make you see the greatest gifts in life are the surprises. You were mine, I hope yours was me.
My rhymes are designed to sign my name in your brain. They're ingrained on your cranium, leaving an ink stain. The signature that I write is original and tight and impossible to decode, making it difficult to bite. One night at a concert, despite the price at the MCI Center, just to see what it was like. The rapper was the type with ice and hype on the mic. Fancy rented cars after a private jet flight. He came out wearing a suit, looking like a straight buster. For legal purposes, I'll call him MC Sucker. After the show, caught MC Sucker signing autographs, thinking that I ought to laugh. His name should get tossed to trash. He asked, nah son, I decline. Instead of your name, you should spend your time writing rhymes. I think I got through to him, cause he suddenly stopped. I'd rather give him daps and props than get his John Hancock.
Yo, about a week ago I peeped the show. Excited to go, cause I've been invited to flow as the opening act. I was hoping that the spot would be packed. I spent years among my peers, so I gotta give back stage passes. Cause you know how heads go when they can finally meet the voice they bump in their headphones. I'd read Holmes, who was performing, was hella cool, and done well in school and made show and love back to fans who rule. With this in mind, I brought my homie Chris behind the stage. Main man's biggest fan since his teenage days. I was amazed at the sincerity and how he greeted Chris. Thinking to myself, hip-hop has always needed this. MCs who stick around for autographs and a curtain call to make certain all fans feel it was worth it. The headliner gave daps, was on stage in the blur. I saw Chris holding his new LP, complete with signature.
Oh yeah, the Unlimited coming back at you, here to let you know.
It's problematic the way our cars have it. Every single bar I drop confirms my superstar status. I spar with the baddest MCs, my bras be the baddest. Doing shows performing abroad in Paris, and I ain't even dropped a thing. I'm a celebrity in DC without even having to sell a CD. Smell me? I got the bras chasing in every corner like I'm a specimen for observation. In open mics, I get you open like Dolomite. Dolo holding your soul light, the poltergeist. John Travolta hype, high voltage causing a power outage in the city for the whole night. I'm Jordan-esque on fire like I tore the net. Crowds be fighting to approach the ledge, and all I want is the paper. Then I'll take 10 of you, slash. Here's my signature.
Sit back, sit back, sit back.
You want my autograph?
You MC Sugar. Sit back, sit back, sit back.
You want my autograph?
You MC Sugar. Sit back, sit back, sit back.
You want my autograph?
You MC Sugar. Sit back, sit back, sit back.
You want my autograph?
You MC Sugar.
Why know the time if you don't know the date? You show up an hour early but a lifetime late. You write rhymes, wait, get your schedule straight. Cause time is a tone that no writer can paginate. Why know the time if you don't know the date? You show up an hour early but a lifetime late. You write rhymes, wait, get your schedule straight. Cause time is a tone that no writer can paginate.
Et j'ai pas le temps de rester misérable comme Jean Valjean. Pas le temps, je veux le respect et l'argent. Agent, tout risque, puisque j'anime la piste. Et au DJ agence le disque. J'ai crié un tas de meufs, dont une jolie vert. Ma gauche, elle brille comme mes beaux anges Oliver. Fait divers, on me dit versatile, 10 sur l'échelle Richter. J'enlève son jean, son t-shirt. Sensation forte comme un bon film de Spielberg. Tu peux me croire, on est allé au-delà du flirt. Toi-même tu sais, ici on vit pour le moment. Quand je commence pour m'arrêter, c'est le flowman. Pyromane sur scène, mélomane avec les meufs. Tu vois, je me révèle pas mal. Laisse pas les autres te bluffer. Sur ondes radio, télé, toujours live en direct. Tout ce que je dis, c'est ce que je fais. C'est ça ma vie, mec.
Why know the time if you don't know the date? You show up an hour early but a lifetime late. You write rhymes, wait, get your schedule straight. Cause time is a tone that no writer can paginate. Why know the time if you don't know the date? You show up an hour early but a lifetime late. You write rhymes, wait, get your schedule straight. Cause time is a tone that no writer can paginate.
That's the Johns. Woo! Well, alright. Well, alright. And the ledge, yo. Feel that in my soul. Let's put a period on this myriad of serious themes. We're complicated men forming a superior team. The lyrics were clean, the music inspired. We're trying to set your soul on fire before we conclude and retire. From the live bass lines to the Akai synthesizers, it's muddy waters I tread through the muck and the mire. During a past era, I bond with my hometown, where unlimited sweet potatoes grow out the ground.
Our father, who was on the MPC, chopping and looping for the heads, hip-hopping and trooping, holding it down before Newton knew the laws. We remain well-rounded and grounded, true to all, in pursuit of applause, from beginning to end, so all will listen. These days, spinning's the trend, from DJs to politicians. He stays balanced despite the weight of the world. As the finish line approaches, grab the crates and the girls.
My ego often overshadows my insight. I'm overbearing, taking over any battle in sight. I overthrow the ruler, rules get overruled. Take you out
out your misery. It'll be over soon. Jazzy vibes taking over you from here to overseas, from ears to ovaries. Often I overindulge. Soon I may suffer from overexposure, but now it's over. Let's bring it to a closure.
Every end is a beginning when it's over and done. Press the button on your CD player back to one. We've had fun, kept it hot, but now we gotta stop. But it never really ends. Keep checking for Father Scott.
Yo,
So take it back.
To go to get the legend, hey Sousa, and Father Scott.
So take it back. Back to the beginning.
Unlimited. So if the music makes you feel good, say alright. Though the album's now finished, let it play all night. It's all sight until you see you need to hear what we're saying. It's harder to leave than it is to find your way in. Stay in as long as you please. The song is from C's, Jesus and Napoleon. The rhymes are so fat, I wrote them down and they had to roll me in. Peace to Father Scott, C's mics, I'm on the road again.
It's the conclusion. I already put in my 2 cents, set some new trends, and probably started a movement. When the groove ends, I still rhyme and hang in the streets with C's and the legend. Scott banging the beat. Yeah, it's over, but this is only chapter 1. I rap for fun, not only for the stacks and sums. Perhaps I'm done, but only for a quick minute. Divide 4 into 1. The quotient is unlimited.
This the last call for all my fam and homies. The last stretch, we taking home the championship trophy. So go ahead and dog, sip it to the last drop. Get on the bus or get left back. This the last stop. Father Scott, this one's for you, it's on me. Jesus and C's mics, get yours so we can all eat and all breathe. It's fresh air into the hip hop. Add on the next band, throw raps on the next jam. Throw cash on the ledge, man. We taking it to the limit, skilling it with FS Unlimited.
Every end is a beginning when it's over and done. Press the button on your CD player back to 1. We've had fun, kept it hot, but now we gotta stop. But it never really ends. Keep checking for Father Scott. Every end is a beginning when it's over and done. Press the button on your CD player back to 1. We've had fun, kept it hot, but now we gotta